next Wednesday on BET.
The person that planted an explosive in my car was hired by Dr. Cruz.
Get ready.
Maybe we should send her a message.
For something wrong.
You couldn't wait to tell Mama that you had to bail me out of jail.
Something new.
Miss Madison.
True it. I'm working on a business venture that could be quite lucrative.
And something unforgettable.
I'm afraid to leave her by herself.
I'm obligated to report suspected abuse. Who hurt you?
Tyler Perry's Sistas. All new next Wednesday at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Episode 3 carries a haunting energy. It feels like the characters, and the audience, are being forced to sit in uncertainty. No big resolutions. No relief. Just waiting. Sabrina. The silence before the worst. Everyone is still trying to digest Sabrina's condition, but let's be honest, the dialogue and body language suggest something darker. It feels less like hope and more like anticipation of loss. The way the characters speak about her, she's in terrible shape, we don't know if she'll make it through the night, creates the sense that they are emotionally preparing for her death. This waiting period is intentional. Tyler Perry is letting grief start before the loss actually happens, which makes whatever comes next even more painful. Cheyenne. Chaos wrapped in pain. Cheyenne continues to prove that she's not just Andy's sister, she's Andy's stress trigger. After another argument with Andy, Cheyenne goes out, drinks, and makes an impulsive decision that lands her in jail for having sex in a pool. Reckless? Yes. Shocking? Maybe. But it fits her character perfectly, someone who self-destructs when she feels unheard or controlled. With no options left, she calls Andy in the middle of the night. Andy is clearly irritated, who wouldn't be, but still shows up. Not because she wants to, but because she's the older sister. Their mother is sick with breast cancer, and family responsibility always falls on Andy. This moment quietly reinforces Andy's lifelong role. The fixer, the rescuer, the one who never gets to fall apart. Zach and Fatima. Intimacy with a crack in it. Zach and Fatima's after-sex conversation is intimate, quiet, and dangerous. Lying on blue bed sheets, staring at the ceiling, Fatima raises concerns about Mr. Keys, saying she doesn't trust him and pointing out how close he seemed to Andy's mom at the cookout, as if they've known each other for years. Here's the problem. Fatima knows more than she's saying. At this point, her behavior crosses from concern into gaslighting territory. She's planting seeds of doubt in Zach while withholding the truth, that Mr. Keys is his biological father. If Fatima doesn't want to tell Zach herself, she needs to stop pushing suspicion. Mr. Keys, flawed as he may be, is still a man trying to make amends for years of absence. He's waiting for the right time. Fatima, however, is manipulating the narrative instead of being honest. This silence will backfire. Badly. Dany's storyline. Dark, disturbing, and too real. Dany's storyline in this episode is one of the most disturbing Sistas has ever told, and it needs to be taken seriously. She runs into the cop she cheated with at the store. She ends things clearly, calmly, directly. She apologizes, calls it a mistake, and tells him to move on. That should have been the end. But it wasn't. The cop shows up at her house later, refuses to respect her boundaries, forces his way in, and things turn violent. During the struggle, he tries to finger her, making it painfully clear where this was heading. Let's say it plainly. If Dany hadn't fought back, she would have been raped. The fact that she had to defend herself with a frying pan is terrifying and realistic. This scene exposes abuse of power, male entitlement, the danger women face even after saying no. Dany surviving this moment doesn't erase the trauma. Going back to therapy makes sense. And Tony now feeling guilty for leaving her alone also makes sense. The big question now is, white right pointing backhand index, will this push Tony to forgive her and take her back? Or will guilt replace trust without real healing? Andy, Cruz, Vaughn, and bad decisions. The trailer for the next episode reveals a major bombshell. Dr. Cruz sent someone to blow up Andy's car. When Andy confronts Dr. Vaughn, he insists he isn't working with Cruz, but Andy isn't hearing it. And honestly, her judgment has been off for a while. You're right, Rob is the best boyfriend Andy has had in a long time. But even more than that, Andy doesn't need any boyfriend right now. She needs to slow down. Stop sleeping with men before knowing their intentions. Sit with herself and her patterns. Andy keeps confusing chemistry with safety, and it keeps costing her. Zach's medical emergency, coincidence or something sinister? The episode ends with Zach clutching his stomach, calling out to Fatima, clearly in distress. When she turns and sees him, she's shocked, and then the screen cuts to black. So the question everyone is asking: who would want to hurt Zach right now? Here are the possibilities. 1. Gary. Gary has motive. He's unstable, obsessive, and violent. If he's still lurking in the shadows, Zach could absolutely be a target. 2. Stress-induced medical crisis. It could be a health issue, ulcer, internal bleeding, stress-related collapse. Zach has been under emotional and mental pressure for a long time. 3. Someone connected to the past. Zach's history is long. Enemies don't just disappear. This could be fallout from something unresolved. 4. A setup for a bigger reveal. Tyler Perry loves cliffhanger. This could tie directly into the Mr. Keys storyline, forcing emotional truths out under pressure. Right now, Gary remains the most likely suspect, especially if violence is involved. Final thoughts. Episode 3 is about danger, emotional, physical, and psychological. Sabrina's possible death is looming. Cheyenne is spiraling. Fatima is lying by omission. Dany barely escaped assault. Andy is surrounded by untrustworthy men. And Zach's life may be in immediate danger. This episode isn't loud, but it's terrifying. Big questions moving forward. Will Sabrina survive the night? Will Fatima finally tell Zach the truth? Or will he find out another way? Will Tony step up for Dany, or just feel guilty from afar? Is Gary back? And is Zach his next victim? Leave your thoughts in the comment section.